RodjER gonna get stunned up here. Again, I always want to fly enjoying that mana leak, but of course it is so much more expensive now than it used to be that he's gonna have to keep popping those salves. Oh god, up top, Slardar able to get the kill onto the Shadow Demon. Now Garter running for his life. That was just a good old... Down bottom, we are going to have RodjER here. He's running real low on mana. Doesn't have enough for a torrent, but always want to fly is burning low. Standing in the fire, eats up a fairy fire, but will get killed off by Kefka on the bat. Now going in, getting some harass onto Yoku, but just one kill is all they need. The Radiant may have bitten off more than he can chew as there's a TP in from RodjER. The Crush connecting onto 2, and the torrent going to be off the mark, but unfortunately, the Enchantress will not survive. Going to get X'd back into the fight and killed off right there. So nice little rotation up from the Kunkka, able to lead off on this. They bring in RodjER trying to go in with the X, with the torrent. Can they get the Luna back in time? Yoku taking some damage now. 2 stacks of napalm. He's standing in the fire. This Luna, though, has one more Lucent Beam. Unfortunately, not able to get it there, and there is no Flame Break available to cancel the TP of the Coddle. So just going to be a quick kill on the Luna. Now, okay, deep dive here.
He even knew they were coming. That's the sad part. Like, it was pinged out to him.
Yeah, pinged out. Anyway, he's real tanky here, but can't withstand constant harass from 2 heroes over the course of like a half a minute. Now Kunkka will get the return kill on the Mirana. So nice little rotation in from RodjER. Now going to try to deal with no fear as well, but gets disrupted off and he's burning. Little tick of the stick, gets the crush onto Kefka. Moonlight Shadow comes in. Are they able to get the kill on the Slardar? Well, they are. That's a killing spree for your position 4 Kunkka, and Luna wasn't really able to find anything, got off one harassing Lucent Beam, but then just ran. She's got the Eclipse here. Does she drop it? Looks like she's thinking about it. She's going to go in, just a couple of Lucent Beams to kill off the Shadow Demon. That's going to be enough, and now Kunkka still sitting on level 5. No boat to follow up on that. Mid lane, we've got to take away a little bit of Dire Vision. And well, there's going to be Dire having something to say about that. They've got Kunkka rotating towards the mid lane. Over here at the top rune, there was a kill as Slark is able to get Mirana down solo. Just a quick pounce is really all it took, and Slark's going to be going into that Shadow Blade build.
And it's done.
We got a lasso coming in. Always want to fly. Tries to get that mana leak off. Will be successful. In fact, Kefka ends up stunning himself, but now RodjER coming back in. There is just an X. There's not going to be a follow-up torrent, and they lose the bat anyway, so RodjER not quite quick enough to save everyone.
I mean, honestly, your Slark just like solo killed the enemy mid. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, like Luna, she's thinking about it. She's got the Eclipse, but she does not live long enough to even think about that. That was a questionable dive there. She saw the TP is coming in. She saw the Kunkka. I feel like at that point you gotta run because you don't have the BKB to deal with that torrent yet.
Starting to look a lot like our first game of the day.
No, please
don't
say that.
We have a push strat that doesn't quite get it.
All right, Kefka here underneath the tier 1 tower. Nice little flame break. Keeps himself up for now, but oh god, he's just getting bounced every which way with the blinding light.
Yeah, but look, like bottom lane is just like a Dragonite and a Slark. I mean, it's a good play to dodge out that
RodjER, he's
the
thinking
aggression,
about it.
But he doesn't have boat though.
Yeah, I know, we already spent that one up. I mean, he could just try to X Torrent here. That's ambitious. There's going to be an amp damage and a crush. Tower goes down. There will be a defensive disruption coming in from our Shadow Demon. Now, oh, another blinding light comes back in. They lose the Coddle, but trade for the Kunkka. Garter keeping that snowball rolling. They've now got the Purge onto No Fear. Can they keep it up? Another crush comes in from Afterlife. Garter has that dive forward. Will he go for the pounce onto No Fear, or will he run for safety? It looks like safety is the call, as UnderShock still has that Starstorm at the ready.
Pingvincek down bottom doing a little dance here, trying to dodge out an Eclipse.
He's trying, he's working with it. Now he's got that armlet going. Yoky running after him. The rest of his team is going through.
Dude.
Oh god, that TP was so risky. There's the arrow, there's the Lucent Beam, there's the full Eclipse. He knew he was going to die there. Moonlighted in. They want to go for this. They get the crush off onto RodjER. They follow up as a defensive disruption from the Shadow Demon, but is that going to be enough here? Eclipse popped out from our Luna, but Yoku taking a ton of damage. Looks like the Eclipse will end. Now Slark is still hot on their heels. He's got the mana leak here, and he's going to get focused down. Breathe Fire comes back in. Yoku, super low, still trying to man-fight the Batrider. Unfortunately, is going to die to Dragonite's Breathe Fire. Now always want to fly, running away from Pingvincek, who still has the armlet up and rolling. One more hit onto the Keeper of the Light. That old geezer on a horse goes down. Now UnderShock going to get focused down, has that leap away, but pretty successful hold from Prodota overall. It looked like Friends could have crushed that. Now on the back lines, we are going to have Slark still chasing after No Fear. Can he catch up with this? Oh, he's so close, but no mana for the pounce, no mana for the Shadow Blade. He has to win this one. Just raw movement speed is able to get it done, and dodges out the arrow from UnderShock as well. Very well played there from that Slark.
Bottom lane.
Yeah. Switching over to bottom lane here, the Luna gonna try to TP out. They've got the stun from the Dragon Knight. It's a quick Dragon Tail, and that's gonna be a kill. Trading across the map for the Bat Riders' 4th death of the game. Either way, it looks like we're gonna have a tier 1 for tier 1 fight.
2 points in Torrent kind of negates those earlier points in the Tidebringer. It comes on later, so a lot of people now going for like a 404 kind of a build, where you just kind of skip Tidebringer and go for the big points in the X and the Torrent. But I think he knows they need split push. So that's a big eclipse.
That is a big eclipse here. Nice little buying some time for our Shadow Demon. He's going to go TP out, but oh god, can he get it? He's going for the crush. He's a little too late. Shadow Demon's able to get out successfully. Meanwhile, in the mid,
Your own pressure.
Alright, looks like we're getting ready for a big old fight. You got Kunkka, he's got his boat back online, but a crush onto Garter could be detrimental. Garter goes into the ulti form, so they've got to be real careful here. Now, no fear, the Untouchable doing some work. A boat flies in, not going to do a whole lot. RodjER taking a heap load of damage, but he's got an armlet to keep him safe for now. And now Garter is able to focus on this Slardar and is able to get himself back, but unfortunately, Mirana is able to finish him off with that Star Storm. And she found herself an Ags, and it's definitely worked.
Oh, top lane. They're on to Undershock. This is way more important.
Garter's thinking about it. He goes in for the TP, walks out of it. As they do see the Bat Riders there. And now Undershock will end up going down. So keeping that Slardar's snowball rolling. Nice blink crush coming in. Now it looks like RodjER might live through this. Oh god, the armlet toggles are saving him. Afterlife wants to find something, but it's costing him dearly. Our Slardar is still squiggling away. He's going to be underneath the tier 2. There's not much he can do. He's got a TP, but they've got to know that this. Oh!
Yo, what a god, honestly.
What a player!
That was so fucking sick. Holy shit.
Still should be enough to get a decent job done. Always Wanna Fly comes in with that blinding light, so damage stops temporarily. Now you've got the Bat Rider going in, trying to do what he can. He is able to get the lasso off onto No Fear, who's going to be healing up courtesy of the Sproinks, but now finally gets killed. Undershock stuck in the trees. The leap is ready to go, but just burning down, dropping the gem. Like we talked about, that could be a huge turnaround, but they allow Always Wanna Fly to go pick it up. They lose focus here. They're busy chasing around Yoku. Now blink forward Bat. Again, finally finding the blink dagger, but oh, right into an eclipse. There will be the breathe fire. Ping able to live through that. The Torrent secures the kill on the Luna, so even though Ping gets low, they are able to clear up the rest of. That's really going to pay off. There will be the X into the Torrent, but the rest of the Radiant squad, they're looking to put up a fight. Okay, Shadow Demon just eats that arrow. There will be an eclipse spent to ensure everyone goes down there. Neutrals eat up some of the charges. Blink forward. They do get the bash onto our Dragon Knight, but he's going to turn around and slap you right back. Now lasso up onto Undershock. Can't leap away for now. And again, Undershock sitting on the gem. They've got to be careful with this one. Kefka, he's going to be sitting back, taking a mana leak, but refreshing his mana. Will stun himself up on the cliff, but he can easily fly back down. Now over here, Garter. Oh, he's just manning up. Pingvin is alive. The breathe fire back into Garter means Slark is now on a killing spree once again. He's going to dive forward, and oh, the Echo Saber getting the double hit proc on the Coddle just in time. Gems are dropped up on this cliff. Garter doesn't really care. He's going to be mana leaked up, so he's got to be cognizant of that, but of course purges it off. And he's going to be moving forward. Yoku punished immediately. Oh god, they just dropped 2 right away, and they're going to be bringing in more dragon form.
Anyway, Garter. Oh, he's living. Oh, he's not living.
He's fine. Oh, crush up. Garter could be in some trouble. Purges off the stun. Now turning things out to Afterlife. He's just unbelievably farmed right now. There's going to be a nice little pull back there from the X mark the spot. Hops into his ulti form, and Garter is just totally fine. He's still got the Aegis if things were to go.
Up, Ping there. Oh, never mind. That was the DK. Maybe they didn't see. They did not see, or that Coddle would not be dead.
Well, unfortunately, he's the most dead. There's going to be a dragon form committed here. And this tower should be going down pretty easily. I mean, at this point, you've got Yoku, who's your main source of damage on the side of Friends, who is just fucking off the top lane, wants nothing to do with this. Garter taking a lot of damage, but able to get the kill onto Undershock with that BKB. Now they're moving forward onto Afterlife. There's going to be a lasso here. Would not be surprised to see GG's coming out. Buyback from the Mirana. And now Yoku TP's back in, but immediately Yule's up, goes in for the Manta to try to help himself, but still going to get stunned up by Ping. Now the boat coming through. The GG called out. At 33 minutes into the game, Prodota are looking real strong.